Welcome to the Mythic Qualifier weekend. We're playing with a white weenie deck. We're trying it on stream as well, but the connection is terrible, so apologies to anyone who tried to watch it on stream. It was an unmitigated disaster up until now, and there's no reason to suggest that the unmitigated disaster will end. We're going for the white weenie build. Simply put, it's simple to play, and I don't know much about standard. For 12 1-drops, 10 2-drops, loads of 3s, 4 Mauler Skyclaves. Then the sideboard, we've got Kumor Dranith Magistrates for the Yorion matchups, one Disenchant, which keeps going down, Archon of Absolution for the mono white mirror. Redain's good in a lot of games, but also a bit expensive sometimes. Archon of Emeria for sack decks, I think. I don't really know where that's good against, but that's where I'll put him in. And yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can get these 7 wins. What will inevitably happen is we'll get nowhere near 7, as I suck at standard. I'm going to turn the stream off at this point because it is not it's not a day for streaming when you're getting 66% drop frames with no sign of abating. However, the recording is clearly working. And let's go. My first Mythic Qualifier, and my first hand is a keep. Huzzah! Opponent's mulligan to Yorion. Alright, well, Yorion's... It's quite a favourable matchup for us, usually, but the most important card is the Dranith Magistrate, which we don't have one of. Wolfwillow Haven, I see. Let's just get down the aspirant. This hand is not particularly well optimized to beat Yorion, unfortunately. We need the disruption. Because Yorion is just too effective otherwise. So if he's got black mana Shadow's Verdict, we're probably going to lose anyway. If he's got Extinction Event, I think we're okay, so I want to play the Selfless Savior pre-combat. Mystical Dispute, okay. Bash him in for 4. The Faceless Haven's hurting us a bit here. Yeah, this could be a worry one. Elder Gargaroth, yeah. We struggle to beat the Elder Gargaroth here. Redain God of Worthy, not particularly what we want. And I think, unfortunately, that's going to be our mana issues killing us. Which is a shame, because I'd hope for a little more. And this deck, I practiced a lot this week, and its win rate against Yorion was really good. Yorion is in the ultimatum decks is really strong. But it's obviously not 100%, it's probably about 65%. And we can still win this one. Maybe. Opponent presumably going to get the card here. Okay, so the Beast. We're going to let that resolve. So the Beast tells me probably doesn't have Shadow's Verdict in hand. Second Elder Gargaroth, right, I see. Well, I suppose the Elite Skybinder is not the worst. Let me see the damage. Let's get rid of Eureka Moment. Not that it matters here, unfortunately, because we are going to be dead shortly, but hey ho. If you play with White Weenie, you lose games like this sometimes. I already feel like I've lost, given to the fact that it's been so difficult to play. I guess that's how we have to block. If opponent drew a removal spell here, we're even more dead than we currently are. So let's put the counter on here and let's pass the turn. My intention being I'm going to make offer the double block with the Haven and offer the protection with Al Siad. Binding of the Old Gods. Just sends everything in, right? I'll go to 1. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. Skyclave Apparition is a little late here, unfortunately. I guess I have to do it. And the counter goes here. But I mean, at this stage, I'm only playing on because it's my first game. Like, there's a 99% chance I lose here. So bring in 2 Magistrates, take out the Hallow. Well, the Hallow Blades are either brilliant or terrible against the opponent, depending on their draw. So the 2 Gargoths, they usually only play 2 in the list. Yep. What am I doing? It's this is the block. I hope he hasn't drawn anything. I think it's a 4/4. We are dead to Yorion. Well, we're dead to anything. Oh, I'm so pissed off that it's been so difficult to stream. It's really ruined this experience for me. I was quite excited about playing this. Well, excited in a way. I don't get stressed about playing standard because I know I'm not very good. Okay, games like this don't really matter, but if I just know in general I'm not the greatest. So there's no point getting stressed about it. I'll probably lose, but hey ho. As is, we lost that one. So in comes the Dranith Magistrates, in comes the Redanes, out go one of the Skyclaves, certainly, probably 2 of the Apparitions, maybe just all the Apparitions, and leave them all in. The only other thing is worth considering is a disenchant, but I don't like doing that. I don't like disenchanting their Wolf Willow Haven. It feels like I'm already behind. Oh, so let's see if we can pull this one off. It's a favourable matchup. Wasn't even a terrible hand. It just it was very threat dense, but had the wrong threats. Let me just. Okay, so we're on the play. It's a good hand, actually. we're not going to run out Giant Killer on turn 1, I don't think. Especially as last game unfolded, it demonstrated the beauty of the Giant Killer in this matchup. Like, kills Yorion, kills Skargaroth. I mean, that's it. If you're too slow to do that, you're probably just going to die. The Spellbinder's a real threat from here. I'll probably be able to get 1, if not 2, of his sweepers. He gets better. It's unfortunate to lose the first game because he does get better after the sideboard versus me, but yeah, we're in a good spot here. I say this like I know what I'm talking about. So let's get down the Spellbinder now. He has Binding, Nightmare. No way of using Nightmare. No way of using Binding. I think we just take Binding, right? So if we take... Yeah, we have to take a Binding. And then next turn we probably just get him for 10. Yeah. Interesting. So if I get him for 6, I put him to 11. He's dead next turn to the board. It works for me. Yeah, works for me. So I really don't care about this, I don't care about that. I guess Elspeth Nightmare does stop lethal? No, it doesn't. That's the only thing worth taking though. I guess the only real problem here is if he draws Extinction Event. So I need an extra land. An opponent dies. No reason to want to do anything else on the draw. See who can take it down. It's a keep, it's not a great hand. But it's, you can't really mulligan this. Opponent has mulliganed. I think I'm going to have to keep the Giant Killer in hand as well. I don't think the pressure's going to be enough. Okay. I'm so used to muting all opponents, because most opponents are bellends. No offense to all opponents I'm playing against, but the amount of... I get more tilted by muting everyone than muting no one. Excuse me. But people at higher level of competition, you imagine they're a bit less bellendy. Let's get the Luminarch Aspirant going. We want to keep the Magistrate. Willow Haven, okie dokie. Good draw. We want to get down the Redain, and we want to put the counter, I think, on the Aspirant. Mo damage, mo damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can take our, yeah, that's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have to worry about ultimatum just yet. Eliminates the big boy. Another land's painful. But he is dead to a Yorion activation. He is dead to Yorion here, so the power of the Faceless Haven. That'll do it. Wait, will it? So I activate. Yes, he is dead. Whew. Yeah, that's more wins than I thought I'd get. Not bad. I wish to get gems. I thought you just had to get 7 wins, so I didn't really study it too closely. I thought it was just 7 and out almost. Anyway, play first, please. Keep, please. Good curve. Blue, red. Interesting. If he's playing the Prismari mid-range deck I played, it's pretty good. I hope he kills the 1/1. Over the, well, I suppose he would do over the Hallow Blade. Annoying, but I'll let it happen. Let's have a peek. Interesting. Not fussed about Saw It Coming, not fussed about Brazen Borer. I probably just want to get rid of the Bone Crusher Giant. It's the only really annoying thing in his hand. But yeah, this is a tough matchup for us. We basically get 2 for 1 by everything he does. So let's just get down a single giant killer here. My opponent presumably is not going to counter that. Oh wow, he does. Okay, no problem. Bone Crusher, yep. Hallowblade, good. Let's just get down the Hallowblade. Opponent plays the Haven. I don't really know what he does here. Probably needs more than what he's got in hand. Ooh, as I see Fulham get a goal back. Good finish. Good finish. So I just kill it, right? Yeah, he's dead. He can't counter it and Brazen Borrower. Indeed. So how to sideboard against this? I'll be honest, I haven't really played too much against it. So he's got... Oh, I just saw it coming in there, but he's got the typical adventure suite. So I guess Redain is good insofar as it... Well, I was going to say that the backside... I call it the Redain emblem. I'm just going to call it the Redain emblem. I like calling it that. The Redain emblem does protect against Bone Crusher well, but it's also a bit anemic, especially against Brazen Borrower, so I'm not sure we want that. The Glass Casket does kill a few things, but I guess that's not really what I want to be doing. Lurrus seems a little hopeful. You kind of want that in the mono-red matchup, I always find. Maybe we just run it back. Dryneth Magistrate's good as it stops him playing his adventure cards. I'll put in another Redain, I think, instead of... I'll go with the full Redain suite instead of the Skyclave apparition. Just run it back. We've been lucky with the fact that we've had 4 games without a mulligan yet. This deck mulligans a lot. Close, because we kind of have to draw white mana and spells to make this proper good, but it's okay. That's step 1. Mazemind Tome. Okie dokie. Unfortunately, that second land is a difficult one for us insofar as 4 lands is what you want anymore, and it's gratuitous. Maybe it allows for more Faceless Haven activations, but Mazemind Tome is well, it's going to be a problem. He needs to hit a land drop, it seems. He's right to the top. What a waste of time. Yeah, all the Skyclaves certainly worth bashing out here. The Brazen Borrower is the Magistrate. We'll live. Frostbite's the Selfless Savior. Okay. Not that that matters, but still. And next time we get to bring it back. Not calling my opponent out for misplaying, I'm sure he's better at standard than me, but I do find that the Mazemind Tome is too often used to not draw cards. It's kind of feel like... I know that I'm an aggro deck and you want to get the life gain in, but I do feel it's quite often at this point where people are just scrying, game 4. You just play a value card that garnered little to no value. So in terms of how we lose here, I guess Galazeth Prismari is kind of a... maybe not a way we lose per se, but a little bit annoying. I could attack for 4, but it doesn't develop my board. I don't really like that play. I think I'm just going to play Lurrus into Selfless Savior. I definitely want to attack here. And he's presumably going to block. Indeed he does. I could lose it to spell. I suppose Frostbite could get me here, but I'd kind of rather he uses Frostbite on this than on Big Lurus. And if Lurus survives, we can get back the Magistrate anyway. I could have gone the other way to protect Lurus, but I want my value. It looks like he does have the Frostbite. I think you kill Lurus here, yeah. So that's probably a misplay. It shows the sort of level I'm at with these interactions, where I'm still feeling my way. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, to be brutally honest. Because the best play there would, of course, been play the Selfless Savior and then play Lurus. I'll tell you what, I'm delighted that that Maze Mind Tome scryed 3. If he's got another one in his hand, it's a problematic, but I would be struggling if I was facing down a few more cards here. My turn. Okay. So I'm just going to attack for 4 here. I might get him with a 3-5 as well. Yeah, I'm going to get him with a 3-5 as well. There's no reason not to. I'm not blocking, and I want him to attack. Probably could have played the Selfless Savior pre-combat here. Yeah, that's pretty bad for me. So I guess we're protecting this. And let's just get the Selfless Savior down. Well, that wouldn't have mattered. He had it all! It's going to be a struggle from here. But we'll see. Still certainly winnable. Yeah, Hallorblade's kind of trash here. I think the only thing to do is get down Giant Killer, I suppose, and Hallowblade. Yep. Opponent looking like he might be countering the old killer. No, no stone cold counter for us. Perhaps I should have got the Giant Killer down earlier. But like I'm saying, I'm feeling my way here. I'm really not a good standard player. I'm a have-a-go hero. Opponent goes to 16. And more problematic, goes to 4 cards in hand after draw. But these white decks have something about them. They can fight back through here. It's unlikely, but they really can hit some surprising axes. Sorry, opponent. Yeah, opponent. Go to kill that. We'll just make it live. Got frostbite for the magistrate. Okay. No, he really does have it all. 3 frostbite in his top 15 cards is somewhat tilting. But what are you going to do? I think I'm going to apparition the 3/4 and attack for 3. If it gets countered, it gets countered. It got countered. Okay. So we're in top deck wars. Unfortunately, his top decks are a lot better than mine. That's a pretty ridiculous one. Yeah, the aspirant's good. The aspirant's exactly what I want. I'll just trade the Hallow Blade off for the Crusher here. If I get the opportunity, which I do not. We've drawn very well. I still think we're going to lose. I'm going to put both counters here. No, so I'm not attacking. I'm going to try and brawl. I'm going to offer the trade for the 4/3. If I put both counters here, then maybe I should be attacking. I'm just envisioning a huge swing next turn. My opponent drew lands and I drew 2 successive excellent 2-drops. Okay, well this is closer to where we want to be. So there's no point attacking with a land this turn. Let's put a counter here. Let's put a counter here. Let's start spreading out because we don't need to get in now. I'll trade my Faceless Haven off for the 4/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got Magma Opus mana. Whew, that's not Magma Opus. Okay, it should be relatively straightforward now, I'd have thought. So I'm just going to make this a 6-powered creature. Yeah, attack for... As long as I can dodge Magna Opus, this should be that. We've drawn very well, he's drawn not so well. Goldspan Dragon's good. Wait, isn't he just dead? Yeah, he's dead. So he has to block the 6. He takes 4, 6, 10. Yep. Boom. 2-0. Not bad. Not expected. I suppose not entirely outside the realms of possibility when you play a good deck, though. Yeah. Mulegenes. Opponent goes first. Oof. So he's got either the... Well, he's got the deck either with the sack deck which plays Gigantha, or probably the one that plays Showdown. This is not a card I think I can keep. It's better. Yes, it's the Gigant. It's the Showdown Toxie deck, which is the one I was going to play instead of this. It's a really strong deck, and it's got a really good matchup against this White Weenie deck. That's the reason I was going to play it, because I kept losing to it. So I'll be a little surprised if I can win this one. But that's okay. 2-0 is much better than I hoped for. It's a good draw. And Skyclave Apparition is not bad as well. It gives us some outs against, well, I suppose a YOLO Showdown or Felidar Retreat. Means we can kill Toski as well. Bone Crusher, that's pretty good for him. Yeah, that's a very good one. So the Magistrate's obviously not going to bother me. I'd probably just take Showdown of the Scolds. Or maybe... No, I just take Bone Crusher. What am I saying? This will be a hard one to get, though. We've got the land. I don't know if he was already in hand. Spellbinder. I'm probably going to get down the Redain here. Oh, wait, he's probably going to take the Redain. I presume he should. Oh, what am I saying? I've got 2 cards X, he's got 2 cards exiled. I'm just going to play Dranith Magistrate. There's no way you can deal with it at the moment. The only problem is Showdown of the Scalds is a beating and a half here. I'm keen to make the trades. I know he's got Toxie in his deck. Okay, we've got the Maul of the Skyclaves, but I'll let any creature go up. Yeah, if I can protect this Dranith Magistrate, I'm going to be in great shape. Opponent drew the Spirit, unfortunately. Okay, well that helps in terms of protecting it. I guess we just kill the Spirit. Play this. We're going to need our opponent to stop drawing non-lands at some point. I think it's our best chance. I don't know if we can win by just playing Redain as the 2-3. I kind of think we need to play it as... What does the emblem actually do, though? Oh, he's got Drannith Magistrate, what am I saying? Doesn't matter at all. So there's a load of good draws for me, a load of good draws for him. Probably more for him. There's the Toxie. Yeah, that was a good draw. That was a very good draw. All of the Skyclaves is an equally good draw for me. Make him use the Giant Killer mana. This is a I'm remembering this matchup in practicing, and it was tough going then. Spellbinder. The Giant Killer is going to be our nemesis here. I don't think it's a winning line. Well, maybe it is a winning line to Alseid, the Giant Killer. I certainly know this isn't a winning line I'm taking here. The slow defeat. I guess Lurrus is probably one of my best draws. Failing that, another Redain. Okay, so he's got down the Showdown just to, I guess, get some counters. My own Giant Killer's not bad. I think I have to play it now. Can't do anything in my hand. So he's going to get another card here. Perhaps I should have kept it. No, I just can't let this engine carry on. I really am looking for a reason to concede here because, like I say, it's standard. I don't know it too well. I just can't be arsed. I'm just gonna, let's just say, yeah, Love Struck Beast. That'll do. Right, there we go. That'll do me. Let's go to the next game. I can't win that one, and it will take a long time to get there. So Archon of Absolution definitely comes in. Definitely want Archon of Emeria more so than Redain. Apparition's great. Still, Lurrus we don't need. Caskets we do want. We don't want the Magistrates. If you're casting Disenchants, it's too late. Let's shave off some of these. Oh, it stands. Just go down the Hallow Blades. Yeah, go down another Hallow Blade and put that back in. Okay. Maybe 3 caskets and 1 Yeah, kill a giant killer. Okay, let's see if we can steal this one. But this deck's really strong, especially against creature decks. So I'll be delighted if I can, but surprised. It's keepable. That's bad. I suppose it's not bad, but we really want to hit our land drops in this game. Could have put more magistrates in, actually. They seem to be quite good against him. Clarion Spirit. Okie dokie. Ah, fuck me. I hate losing like this. Although this deck's definitely run better than it has been in practice. My god, the 1 and 6 land hands in practice were something else. Okay, Spellbinder. I can live with that. We'll just carry on making the aspirant big and carry on smashing. Yeah. Cool. It's a good draw. It's a really good draw. I think I just make the aspirant a 6/6 and attack. Because what I didn't want to happen there was to attack with the aspirant, he double blocks, I make it indestructible, and then he just giant killers it. This gives me a chance to sneak the win. Of course, it's playing two spells a turn will. Okay, well there goes the sneaking win potential. Yeah, but this is just a really bad matchup. There's no point getting upset about this, as upset as I am getting, which is very. Green white, what's he got? Just giant killer. Kabira takedown. Okay. That's really bad for me. Maybe they should have both gone on the aspirant. And I'll play the giant killer. I can't see myself having to kill a 4-powered creature and still winning the game here. I think if he plays Bone Crusher Giant, he's never gonna. It's gonna be the stomp on the aspirant. He's never gonna resolve the 4/3 before the game finishes. And if we are to win this, it somehow involves tapping his 1/1. It looks like he has got the Bone Crusher. Rip apart. Okay, wouldn't have mattered. And Edgewell Innkeeper. Yep, that's pretty bad. So I guess we play the Magistrate. We put the counter on the Magistrate in for 6, but I was just thinking, as long as he doesn't have Toski. They only played 2 Toskis as well. That's particularly unfortunate. Ooh, he's leaving himself dead to a couple of things there, right? That can't be the right attack. Cool. Greedy, greedy. I know nothing. That's that game. That's 2-1, exactly as I expected from that matchup. Not even unfortunate, just a very brutal defeat. Started behind, continued behind, and lost. So I guess the 3 matchups have gone as I expected so far. We crushed Yorion, got crushed by Bant, Toxie, and narrowly beat Prismari with some good draws. Well, we keep in the blind, in the dark, sorry. I would like to say, I know everyone's talking about standard at the moment, and sorry, not standard, Wizards Pro Play. I really, really hate the idea of playing limited all season. I think it was like 18th at the end, and then I qualify for a constructed tournament. It's just lame. Please make these more limited, or please at least have the option of 2. I like mono red matchup, incidentally. So there's a card in this matchup which mono red finds it very difficult to beat. It's called Seasoned Hallow Blade. Oh, it's cycling. Oh, right. I didn't even lie, I just saw a red card. Yeah, cycling depends on a few things. Improbable Alliance is one of them. Yep, and missing that land drop is going to cost me. Really? The good thing is I can discard my whole hand to the 3-1. Good. Let's just give it a second Magistrate. He's not going to play a creature at this point. But we are fucked, son. We need to draw the Redain emblem. And 2 lands. Without dying to Zenith Flare. I mean, you can see on my face the comparative lack of enjoyment of Standard. Standard sucks. All constructed Magic sucks. That's just how I take it. Ironcrag Pyromancer. Righto. Go for blood. Who's he going to pick off? I guess I keep it alive. Nothing else to do. Cycling is another... I'm thinking about all this. These are all... I want to play more Yorians. I don't even care at this point. I just want this game to be over. I just want this whole standard to be over. It's so boring. It's the FA Cup day. I'm only playing because I feel compelled. Compelled to do so. Not that it matters at this stage, but Apparition's a good draw. I think we swing with the Alciad at this point. The life gain is that we need to get in the life when we can, because we're just going to get Zenith Flared at some point. Yeah, so I'm only playing because I feel compelled to do so because I qualified. It's like the standard's just so shit. That's not bad. Tunia's one cycling card in hand. Next turn we'll Spellbinder and see 3 Zenith Flares. Or he'll just play another Improbable Alliance. Yeah, save is kind of trash. That's Charlotte Church singing at the FA Cup final. Well, I guess Zenith Flare is the worst for me, but Improbable Alliance is the one I can't beat. Let's just attack with everything. If he double blocks something, it's probably pretty good for me. Cool. So he's got Zenith X, however many, say 12 at this point. That's another 1-1. I mean, he just needs to draw a second Zenith Flare, then I'm dead to rights. I think it's just in with the 3-4. We can always give this the maul. And I really don't want to trade that for one of his 1-1s. There's the pyromancer. Okay, well, let's hope he hasn't got a cycler in hand. He probably does. He does. Yeah, I guess that happens. I suppose that happens too. Let's just go to the next game. There's no way we can win this. So cycling. I don't really want to bring the disenchants. I'll bring in the disenchants. I'm just struggling full stop. These magistrates have been so good in practice and so terrible today. Well, I have one disenchant. I may as well bring it in. I didn't realise there were so few. Maul can go. Archon is of course in here. Doesn't do that much now I think about it. I guess Redain comes in too. Yeah, it's running like this. See what happens. Does anyone know what format the next Mythic Qualifier is going to be? Could it not be constructed? Well, I'm sure, knowing Wizards in their infinite fucking idiocy, presumably cancel next one to reboot the Rivals League or the Pro League or whatever the League du jour is. God, they are. I can't believe they cancelled the Pro Tour. You know, I only just realised they cancelled the Pro Tour. I just thought it had been suspended for COVID. I don't know how you can make such a colossal error of judgment. Sure. I think we're just going for the as quickly as possible lethal with the Maul here, unless something weird happens. Why can't they all be playing Yorion decks? I can beat Yorion decks. Well, I can't really beat much in standard. I just pick a random deck and hope for the best. I did practice with this though, which was a brutal experience insofar as I had to play standard for a week. Flourishing Fox, no problem. Yeah, change of plan. Let's just apparition that. Next turn we'll probably play the Archon of Life's Bounty and then play the Archon of Emeria. Probable Alliance is unfortunate. Yeah, that's not good for me. I thought about saving my Skyclave Apparition for that, but I didn't want to have to discard a card to this Callowblade. I don't really want to go for it that turn. Let's just get the highest damage card. some point we can Alseid him. I might be able to take this one down. Yeah, this looks good to me. Bish, bish, bish. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have killed the improbable alliance, but I didn't. So, I deserve to lose. Let's go for it. Let's hope he doesn't have 3 more cyclers in hand. I mean, he probably does. It's a cycling deck. I mean, it'd be weird if he didn't, but we can be okay. If we can just start sneaking through 2 damage a turn, we'd be alright. Potentially. Yeah, Sprint's pretty good. There's a thought process to put the counter on the apparition here. No. It's going to trade. It'll trade with this. Surprisingly, he does have two thingies, but I mean, what do you expect? Sorry if I'm not expressing my joy at playing enough. I just don't really like standard. As I've said several times, it's just quite a dull experience, isn't it? Hopefully we can have a limited one later. And by one I mean a limited set qualifier next time, whatever the set qualifiers. I don't understand what the set qualifiers are. I just play Magic. Because this game's going to take the fact of opponent going block, 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 his turn, do the same, his turn, do the same, my turn, block, 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 do the same, his turn, my turn, block, block, do the same, my turn, do the same, block, block, Zenith Flare. And the only reason I'm not conceding is because someone camera. I just couldn't be arsed. I'd probably drop from the tournament by now. One of my favourite things is dropping when I'm bored. No, I got nothing. Yep, So 9 cyclers, so he just needs 2 zeniths. Oh, he's got the iron kike. It means it's only going to be 1 flyer. Right, I need the one I don't need. Don't really matter though, get him to 7, does it? Zenith flares back up to 17 next turn, I presume. Probably the turn after. If I can snike the Zenith flares. I guarantee I'll concede if he's got 3. Oh, he's got 2. That means I don't concede. I don't. It does, because if he finds a land, I'm dead. Okay. It does give me an opening. Ah, no, it doesn't. I'm still beyond dead. Oh, fucking boring as shit. Kill the 3-1, yes. I wouldn't have said it was the best idea to play mono white based on the matches we've been playing, but at the same time, I've got no idea what I'm doing in standard. I'm going to stop saying that and let that just be a prerequisite. Yeah, well, I could have gone to 2. Not that it matters. We're dead here. Well, 2-0 to 2-all. Usual fun and games. And let's finish it off here. At least with this, I expected to lose because I don't like standard. But with the, don't get me started on that arena open, boys. I've just moaned for an hour, haven't I? No, it's an hour and 15 minutes. What do I know? Yeah, Magic plays a bit shit when you're not playing limited. So there's 3 decks this is really bad against. The cycling deck, the Bant deck we just saw, and the sack deck. I'm such an underdog against the sack deck. I think it makes the last 2 games look close comparatively. So as long as the opponent hasn't got one of them. Okay, it's the mirror. Oh, it's not the mirror. Okay. Cool, I guess. Presume I'm going to get Bone Crusher, because everything in Standard gets Bone Crushed. Yep. Oh, well, he didn't Bone Crusher me. Oh, I guess that makes sense, given what that card is. Alright. Start getting some Magistrate value. I think you should have Bone Crushed. Oh, it's the Winona deck. I see, I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I think I'll take it. As long as he hasn't drawn another Blade Historian where I'm a little fucked. Apparition on the apparition? Okay. It's a good draw for me, a really good draw. So how do we skin this? So we put him to 8 this turn. If we play Apparition to kill his 2/2, we get a 3/3. Yeah, I think we do that. So let's get him for 3 first. I can see the mono white deck being a favourite for this one. I think it's probably a bit quicker. Maybe not actually, it's another creature deck. Which we're, I suppose, well, I don't know. We're good against creature decks. Just not the ones that have Edgewell Innkeeper. Opponent's not on the lucky draw life. Do we just take the 4 damage here? I guess I'm somewhat... Just block like this. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy playing a Wizard of Winona deck. I've not really tested against it, so it's interesting. Yeah, go for it. So if I attack for 4, he takes 3, 5, 6, 7, which is not lethal. But it does put him to... Well, it puts me dead to Blade Historian, which is perhaps not where I want to be. I'll just put him dead next turn, I think. Yeah, I'll just attack with everything. Cool. So I don't really know what I'm doing in this matchup. I assume these come in for sure. Glass Casket seems very good. Magistrate, I guess it's part of the thing, isn't it? Kills his Bone Crush, stops his Bone Crushers from killing me. Lurus is always a bit risky in games like this, as his long game is much better than mine. I'll take one more out. I think we'd probably take out the... And maybe that's the Redains instead of the Spellbinders. Yeah, who knows? Based on the fact that I'm playing sideboard longer than me, I'm going to assume he's a bit better because he probably knows what's in, what's out in this matchup. And just click, 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 click. Sure, submit. Listen, we're going to go 3-2 and then 7-2. That's handball. I'm going to keep the Giant Killer in hand because I really don't want to just give him a target for Bone Crusher. Yep, same logic. Cool. Elite Spellbinder. You can play that game. In between my whinges, I've yet to whinge about the Eldraine cards. When they finally rotate out standard in 2034, it might be worth playing. Until then, God. Play card. Does it die to a Bone Crusher? No. Can it be bounced by Brazen Borrower? Oh yeah, it can. We'll see. Yep, so presumably we're Notar. This is a non-human, right? Yeah. Oh no, it is human. So I don't mind about her. Maybe I just get rid of Basri. I mean, my hand's good against Winota. Probably just Dragonfires here, I guess. Whatever it's called. Scorching Dragonfire. I don't know. I'm not good enough to know the right play, but it seems odd to just play your Winota out into what you know is a Skyclave Apparition. I suppose the if so, playing against me, there's every chance I'll use it on something else. And a Giant Killer. I'd probably just run out the Giant, yeah. Make hay while you can. And let's just kill this here. Oh, I've got my own Eldraine card. Pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. I guess this is a good time to play my two aspirants out. I mean, like, he's going to be able to Winota here. I mean, those are great draws, weren't they? Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to Winota next turn. I think we just have to Glass Casket and play a Luminarch Aspirant. realistically, he's not going to want to run Winota out here and just spin and hope. He probably just want to go, yeah. A land's very good for him. But then again, spells are good for him as well, so what am I whinging about? But he probably just plays Kill and Flyer here. Ooh, he's gone for it. Let's make the obvious blocks. I don't think I'd have gone for the Winota there. But I'm terrible. So please, please don't let that colour your thinking. Land's probably still the best draw for him here, because I think getting down Basri's Lieutenant's good. Spellbinder's not too bad. I was going to say just takes the second Luminarch, although it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, opponent's playing this really well. I haven't got much hope. It seems to me most of my only chance of staying alive. My only chance of staying alive, because if he draws a land for the Basri, he's just going to put on the 3-1. And I guess I have to keep the apparition alive here with the Saviour. Opponent's playing this well, which is a shame, because there's a world where he just fires off his cards in the incorrect order here and we win. But I'm very hopeful he draws the land here. Land, 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 yes. Isn't fair play if he does it in the other one. That's just a great play. Well, maybe not. Maybe it should just be on the 3-1 every time. I don't think I'm good enough to put it on anything else here. No, he's gone for it. Yep. So let's hope for the best. And if we don't get the best, let's hope it's fucking over quickly. So what have we got? Winota stuff, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be taking out mauls, I don't think. I think I'm taking them out too readily. It's our game plans to beat down. Jeez. I guess it's a 3-drop. Maybe the giant killer. No, I think the apparition. Right, come on, let's go, go, go. Surprise. I think that's his first misstep. Bone Crusher Giant. Come on, land. Fuck me. Does he go land Winota here? Come on, man. I think it's pretty ridiculous. Yep. I think this is my only hope. This helps a lot more. Nope. Oh, what the fuck have I done? Oh, give in. I give in. And there we go. Well, this is why I shouldn't play standard. I mean, okay, I got unlucky there with my draw, but I don't think it would have made too much difference. What was I going to do? Play anyway. Well, we went 2-0, and then we went 0-3 with a mono white deck. I hope you enjoyed my progressively angrier response. Come on, man. Please don't make us play constructed. Oh, 400 gems. Get the fuck in. Constructed is shit. I hate Throne of Eldraine. I hate everything. I am angry I had to do this on FA Cup final day. But here, got a video out of it, and that made me millions. See you next time for another shit constructed